Happy fucking Thursday, everybody. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Wow, we're starting. We've already got 3 viewers. I bet you I know who those 3 are. How's everybody tonight? We got quite a few different topics we're going to touch tonight. Hellhound. Oh, you, Hellhound. But it's definitely going to get interesting in a few points here.
All right, well, we got to get this out there. So we got to go talk about it.
We've got to get this out there. What? Look at this. See? Which 3 is it? I already got Mama D. You missed it. So, the Hellhound tonight definitely earned her name. She was outside and she was starting to lurch like she was going to throw up. Don't know what she ate. I mean, she was drinking water, but the noise that came out of the front end sounded like it came through the gates of hell. So, yeah, Hellhound is definitely a new name. And we got Roller Coaster tonight. As you can see, wearing a special shirt today. Other than that, we definitely have a few topics, as I said. Let's see. We're going to talk about Thundercunt, who wants to. Why would Thundercunt call people beta male? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about a video that was sent to us. I'm all hopped up on more meds. I'm all hopped up on contracts and Mountain Dew. And let's see, we're going to talk about, well, of course, as always, we're going to talk about a woman. This was sent to me by Mama D. And now I am going to have to find, within the next X amount of time, I am going to have to find videos of this usage. Good evening. And how are you this evening? Let's see. What can we start with tonight? Well, we started. You're trying to get what open on your iPad? Shannon's trying to open shit. Oh, she's trying to open Twitch. And we also have to hit on Walmart. Walmart was completely fucked up last night.
Oh, there's one of your Katie wipes.
One of them.
One of the Kate wipes.
One of the Kate wipes. So, as we said, the Hellhound definitely got her name tonight. Freya decided, like I said, I had never heard a noise like that come out of an animal. And then somebody was saying that there was smell, which I didn't catch a smell, but it just sounded like a demon coming out. I'm in here all by myself. Cue up Celine Dion. She didn't eat anything, Amber. She was drinking water outside because we have a water bowl. As most of you know, we are very animal friendly, but we put a big water bowl out there so other dogs and birds and the skunk from the neighborhood and the foxes and the cats can all come and drink out of this water bowl. And she drank out of the water bowl, and then all of a sudden she just started lurching like she had sour stomach. And then it was just bah. It was like a foghorn. It was like Mrr. It was fucking foul. Funny, but foul. I am here to look. You can spell.
Careful, I'm gonna make you put teeth in.
Carefully make me put my teeth in. You're gonna be talking anything. So, sour stomachs, we'll go with that for right now with Freya, which leads us back to last night at Walmart.
I hate how Johnny's in the kitchen by himself. Johnny, come out here.
Yes, Johnny's running the show tonight from the Grimm Cave.
I feel like he's in the dungeon.
He's in the dungeon.
I hope not.
I hope he's not in the dungeon. He's going to be sweating his ass off in the dungeon. That dungeon gets hot. So, kinky. It's kinky being in a hot dungeon. So last night, as you know, we are getting Freya trained for me for a service animal. So we took her to Walmart last night and we're starting her training. Now she's 4 months old. She's still a baby. Will something spooked her and she ended up and someone was detected at my front door.
The fucking skunk.
Is it?
Yes.
The skunk is at the front door right now.
The skunk is at the fucking front door.
Awesome. We opened the door. We got a skunk. So, kinky and sweaty, new definition of swamp ass. That is true. A whole new definition. Go play with it. Fart squirrel. Mama D calls it a fart squirrel. So, speaking of farts, last night we're in Walmart and Freya's belly just drops out of nowhere and she gets puppy bubble guts, as I heard it described on TikTok or whatever the other day, or Snapchat, something. And she doesn't squat down, but it like shoots out of her ass like silly string and kind of. Now, at this point, Shannon is okay. She comes over with Luna. She's down and she's cleaning it up right then and there. We're not looking around going, oh, we don't see anything or we don't notice anything. And Shannon cleans it up. She goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to throw this in the trash can. I'll be back. As I'm sitting there waiting for Shannon to come back, this ignorant piece of shit, Porky, comes walking up to me and goes, I'm part of Walmart security. Okay, part of Walmart security. Well, in case you didn't know, I'm Reverend Grimm. Instead of nicely saying, it was the puppy, Johnny said it was you. That's par for the course. Johnny's just upset because he's busy eating his Colorado campfire cake.
And he's banished to the kitchen by himself.
And he's banished to the kitchen. So it wasn't even please. It wasn't could you. It was you have to leave the store right now. Practically more along the lines, you need to get the fucking dog out of the store. Well, that kind of tickled my neck hair a little bit. So I decided to start asking questions at this point. Now, granted, we have
Before or after you called?
This was before I called you because I came looking to see where you were. So Porky's now following me around, and every time Freya walks near, he damn near trips over everything to get the fuck away from the dog. And he's like, well, you need to leave now. You need to leave now. I'll leave in a minute. My wife is in the store right now. Well, the other dog can stay, but you need to leave now. Listen, motherfucker. You and your $2 an hour fucking imitation job. Dude, you don't even have a security badge. Go away. About to slap the fuck out of this guy. So I asked him, I said, so if another dog comes into the store.
We may not be able to do the one with the video.
No? How comes?
Because Johnny doesn't have both of his screens.
Ah, chest.
So go try.
We'll try. The only thing you can do is go sign in mine. Because my computer's
It's
in it.
not going to work. I don't think it would work that way.
That is true. Exactly. So I asked him, I said,
they're not allowed to do that without management.
yeah. So if somebody brings a dog into the store and it's not wearing a vest, because this dog has a vest on, she says she is in training, can they stay in the store? As long as the dog doesn't have an accident in the store. You opened up a world of problems because we do know somebody that shit on Walmart's floor. You know, that Walmart sucks anyway. That's why I quit working there. Over in Deffert, that's where it was, Amber. Deffert's Walmart. So, let me get this straight. If you go into Walmart and you have an accident, you have to leave right away.
You're not tempting me. I would go in there and let my stomach really fuck me out.
I'll go in there and like wear a loose pair of shorts and just all of a sudden go, oh God, and just drop it right there on the floor. Yep, the little one. That's the little one?
I think she's talking about that one.
Maybe. So if a baby goes in the store and has a blowout diaper, that is an accident. No matter how you look at it, the baby can't control that it shit its pants or anything. So it's fine that the baby shit in the store, but are you going to go up to the baby and go, you need to take that kid out of the fucking store right now? The 1x42 is the big one. We're talking about you know who with the pooping in the store. Yes, she pooped on the floor in the store.
Who pooped on the floor in the store?
You know who this is.
You can say her name. I don't fucking care.
That's why Matt has M something pooped on the
Fucking,
floor.
I didn't realize that was Michaela.
Yes. I'm going to give Nala chicken and bring her into that store.
Oh, no, that's worth it.
And it's just mind-boggling because today we stopped at Dick's Sporting Goods on the way home. Dick's. And we were looking because next Saturday is a big tubing event. We did it last year for Hope's birthday. We're going to do this again this year. And we were coming out of Dick's Sporting Goods, and here comes somebody walking into the store with their dog. There's no control over this dog, and it's not even a service animal. There is no vest, no nothing, and the dog is lunging, like wanting to come over at Luna.
My Lulu turned because she was one of the conversation.
And Lulu turned around and went, guess what? I guess this is going to be game on, motherfucker. What is it with...
Once I gave the command, she turned and dropped the car.
What is it with people today just forgetting what it's like to be a human being just for a little while? I mean, I'm sure all of you have seen it by now. You go out to the store and it's people just ignorant all the way around. Or when you work in customer service or you work with the public every day and it's, ma'am, I'm sorry. We don't have this cheese right now. We're out of stock and our truck hasn't got here yet. Well, you should have this cheese. Let me go out back and scrape it out of my ass for you because that's where I'm keeping the extra. You know, is it that hard to be nice? And for me to be the voice of reason here, this is really a fucked up situation. That is right. Everybody thinks they're entitled. Now, me being Reverend Grimm, of course, I know I'm entitled. But that's just because everybody knows who the fuck I am. I'm also special. Does it matter who we invite into the trip? Okay, so by tomorrow, yes, I do lick windows, and I also steal mannequins, and I molest them riding through Target. And Build-A-Bears. Tomorrow, I need a complete and total list of everybody that's coming.
Handwritten, neatly.
That is true. That is right. Do you know who the fuck I am? See, now that there with Costco, I haven't gone to Costco, but we used to go every Sunday either to BJ's or Sam's and get free lunch since they were giving out all those little free snack tizers and stuff. We'd have a whole lunch that entire day, me and the kids.
The older kids.
The older kids. We didn't really do that with AJ and Hope.
Because they were big.
Yes, they were picky. Kenny and I are coming. Really, at the same time?
Oh, baby. That's her new toy.
Oh, baby. Was that with the octopus thing? No, it just kills me that people can't be a little nice. Now, we know that I am not nice. And the last time, now, a lot of people, as Damon says, I mean, I did order the monster dildo. Ah, so I ride around, as Damon calls it, the little pooter scooter, the little rascals and things like that, just because at times the hips and the knees are not working right. And the one day we were going down the aisle, and I was trying to turn in the aisle, and there were two heavy set ladies trying to wear this as nicely and easily as possible. And they were standing in the middle of the aisle, conversating about their weave. And I said, "Excuse me," 3 or 4 times. And finally, about the fifth time, I turned around and went, "Will you fucking move, Water Buffalo?" I don't think that was the best of plans. But once again, should have come and saw me then. If we know your work was, we hook each other up. Didn't have lunch once in 8 years I worked there. That is true. You never had to buy lunch. And like I said, we used to go around and sample everything. It was me, Alex, Brandon, and Stephanie. Be like, "Do we want that? Yeah, well, let's go try that." And then go back around for another one, and then go back around for another. And each time, "Oh, really? Free?" And plus, she always left enough for dinner. See, she would have been fun at work. See, that would have been fun. We could have stopped there. We could have talked to her. But yes, it just absolutely blows my mind that in today's times, with things that are going on, that people just can't be a little bit nicer to some people. It's not hard. Thank you. You're welcome. Excuse me. Not get the fuck or the. It's just ever since the COVID lockdown, the world has forgot to live. So that's the little rant on Walmart. Boop. JK. JK boop. So let's go into what else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about Thunder Cunts calling people beta male. Okay, so DD, you've kind of brought this to my attention that your next door neighbor and her friends enjoy calling people, especially men like your husband. So, yes, sir. Next and across the street. So the two of them just call people beta male, is what you're telling me. So now, quick explanation on most people. They know the difference: alpha, beta, omega. Alpha is the top of the food chain. Beta would be such as in a pack of dogs, you have the alpha male. Really? And they call you Mr. and Mrs. Fat Fuck. Hey, Jack. So, in a pack of dogs, you have the alpha male, but then you have the beta female, which is basically the alpha female. Now, next door calls us Mr. and Mrs. Fat Fuck. Now, that's grounds for fighting. And you've told me to actually be nice. And normally I try and be nice, but you want me to.
Why is it bleeping it out on Twitch?
What's it bleeping out?
Any curse words?
What do you mean it's cursing out? Like the curse words I'm saying?
No.
So if I say fuck, 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 fuck,
No,
fuck.
in the chat, when Dee Dee's talking about like it should be shorter.
Yeah.
It's started out. Johnny!
Okay, so what really.
Oh, no.
Shannon broke it. So just out of nowhere, she just decided calling you guys or calling Kenny Beta. And you said that her husband is Beta? Okay, but just because she's holier than thou, does she? I mean, we could do this party, we can invite them over, and I can actually put her in her place. I'd like to see her say that I'm a beta male, and
Those all probably work for her, though.
because my beta female would probably rip out her fucking throat. Oh, Sam, she's the meth headed one, referring to Kenny as beta male.
Oh, she's a meth head.
Oh, she's a meth head. That's even better.
Oh, can I call my sister? I'll call Nicole for that one.
Sam is across the street. Now, is her husband a meth head too? Because you got to be careful with meth heads. That's originally why, like a 45 was invented. Back down in Mexico, the damn Mexican, Adam, no, he's a fucking moron. So she's a meth head and he's just a moron. So basically, it's more along the lines, is he whipped? Would you say he's
Did
whipped?
she carry his balls?
Well, if she's calling her own husband a beta male, then yeah, she thinks she carries his ball. Something tells me I'm going to, obviously, something tells me I'm going to have fun with this woman. She obviously has not met the likes of anything like the good Reverend.
We need a Winnebago.
We need a Winnebago. I don't know which one's going to be more fun to fuck with. The people next door that want to call people fat fucks, or the people across the street that want to call people beta.
We need a Winnebago. I'm borrowing my parents.
Or do I turn them against each other? And they've said this stuff to you? Like, technically, that technically falls under slander, which is punishable by law. They got two ways we can do this. We can either have the party of the century, which they are really going to fucking hate you when we're done, or we can do this the nice way. I mean, we could shit in a bag and put it on their front step and light it on fire. And then again, there we go, playing with fire again. We kind of tried to stay away from fire a little bit. Hey, Jacqueline. Well, there's some people up in like Pottstown area that are giving some very good friends of mine some shit.
It's not friends, they're family.
Well, yeah, they're family. Definitely family. They're giving them some shit. So, me being the good reverend that I always am, well, wait, since she's holier than thou, and I am, as anybody will, D will know this for sure. Damon might remember. I go by Reverend Grimm, and that Reverend part is not just something I put there. I am technically a legal reverend. Tell me that ain't some fucking scary shit. Yeah, Kenny and I are ready to short sale the house and leave. See, that's a fucked up situation because I understand, and that comes back to
Alright, so you've got Heather.
once again being a human.
Heather's on, Jeff is on, Amanda's on, Amanda Lewis, Crystal's on,
Mm-hmm.
and Ron is on.
The Ron.
The Ron.
Ron, if you can hear me, John is busy in the kitchen eating his Colorado campfire cake. Freshly brouhaha'd today. As I was saying when we first started, she's holier than thou, but you know, there's where's the humanity in that? You know, it's hey everybody, there's Ron. Isn't it always be good to thy neighbor, as we'll call it? You treat your neighbor with respect. And I know what you're saying there, D, because back when we were in the 6910 house, we we actually had neighbors on both sides that are just like what you're dealing with. Sam's cat sits in our front yard. Some mothballs. Parking is another long story because public street, but God forbid we park in front of our house. Okay, so if the cat shits on your front lawn, what do you do with it? Me, I would go out and I would get poop bags. I would not toss it in my trash. I would go over and I would leave it right on their front step. Or better yet, I would ring their doorbell and go, "Here, your cat left this on my front lawn."
Slingshot.
I'd be the fucker to actually go over and dump the bag out inside their mailbox. That is true. You could always
Flaming poop slingshot.
flaming poop slingshot.
Yeah.
No, I every time I'd be dropping it off on their front step, they'd come out to bags of shit. Amber says, "Let's make brownies with it, and then give it to."
Pull the health. Pull the scene from the health. Oh, what's the matter, Fry Fry?
You're eating your cat's shit.
Fry Fry, we gotta go save Aunt Dee Dee.
Like I said, we need to put together this party. The only thing is, I can't guarantee how well. Yes, like color guard. See, that's just garbage. And how long have those people been there roughly? Just give or take 5 years, 10 years. Grew up there. Thank you, Amanda. It's just for 3 years you've had these ignorant people both sides of the street.
Open the bell.
You know, neighbor, I used to keep my mouth closed, not for competition, but fuck that now. And I agree with you. We had a neighbor back when I was living in Pensauken with uh, with Heather that lived next door in 10 years, but the house Sam lives in is under a shell company, so technically it's a rental. Right, which also technically shell companies are kind of illegal. But the guy next door used to get drunk all the time and everything. The one day we came home and I had just gotten done, I was working in the bathroom and we pulled all the tile down and we put it in trash bags and we put it out at the curb. And I had said, what video is going to loop? I see it. And the trash man didn't pick up the bags. And I'm outside. I'm like, it's really fucked up. You pay taxes. Now, granted, this is over 20 years ago. But you pay taxes. You're paying for trash pickup. And they don't do the fucking job. Well, lo and behold, next door, the wife goes in and tells the drunk asshole, Tom, all about it. Oh, the neighbor's outside ranting and he's got a da, 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 da. Well, here comes Tom outside. Oh, what is your problem? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, just go. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to your wife. No, and I got fuck you this and fuck you that. Well, unfortunately, at that point, he slipped. And when he fell, I went to catch him. But unfortunately, my fist was made. And he fell into my fist. And that is my story, and I'll stick to it until the end of time. I just don't get how somebody can do this to other people. Still an issue 20 years later? No, I don't think it's an issue. I'd still drive past the house and
What are you staring
they're
at?
still living out there. You know, it's movie night, Mario movie. No trashmen don't pick stuff up. No, they don't. And that's the thing. The trashmen, you hear them. My stomach is starting to hurt. Is that normal? Probably. Um, don't get me wrong. It's just, I can't. That's the other thing. Trashmen, they don't want to pick anything up. They always say they want more money.
And except for our trashmen here.
Our trashmen here are amazing. Like they come in, they dump the cans a couple times, and it's good to go. But in like townships, they drive by and they look, and then they look up at the house, like they know you're watching out the window, and it's like, really, just pick up the trash. You're Some of them are paid good money. The Hatbox Ghost. See, the thing is, I don't know if I want to see the Haunted Mansion because it's just another remake from when Eddie Murphy did the movie, which was really good and really funny. I've heard, yeah, I've heard good things about this. I've heard bad things. It's like the Barbie movie tonight. The Barbie movie has surpassed all other movies. But again, from what I hear about the Barbie movie is for people who don't like Barbie. This one's pretty scary. I'll have to check it out, Jack. But the whole Barbie movie thing is that, oh my God, I had a brand new trash can. They took my whole can and they chased him down the street. Act like they didn't know. He told me to fuck off. The Nun 2 is coming. Why can I picture her running down the street going, give me my fucking can?
Do you remember who Jackie is? Okay. Remember McMuffin and Fluffy? Joe. My friend from years and years and years ago.
Probably.
That's Joey's sister.
Okay.
Jack is...
Did I meet her?
Yes, you met her at Celebration
Unfortunately,
of Life.
some of my brain sometimes go, with who?
You met her at Celebration of Life.
Yes.
I love Jack to death. She's a sweetheart.
Right.
But she's fucking nuts.
I could see her chasing this guy down the street. Yo, motherfucker. And the thing is, some of them guys that ride on the back of them trucks, they're like 300 pounds. Her going, yo, you want to get off that truck? I'm going to stuff you in that fucking can.
If I shit show and I needed help, she would be one of the first phone calls I fucking need.
The madness. Okay. So, you don't fuck with Jackie.
No.
That's what Amber said. You don't fuck with Jackie.
No. Nope.
All right. So, I think we've ragged on some people. I don't know, D. I'm going to definitely have to look into what I want to do to these people. And the same principle, I don't want to cause you the grief of things because you know how I can get with things, and they just seem like they are my type of people to really fuck with.
Chevy Dynamite.
You're talking about a Chevy thing? That usually consists of like quarter sticks, dynamite, and watermelons, and all kinds of shit that we explode. That's just...
We'll leave it when we're leaving. I set it off as we're leaving.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to set off a shit bomb in their fucking driveway. All right. Next thing we're going to do here. This ought to be interesting. This ought to get a good topic going. So I was sent this video by Mama D. As you're watching this video, everybody kind of look around and just look as much as they can on things to see all these things that this woman has on her shelves. So, all right, John, whenever you're ready, if you could roll that for me.
If she drives me nuts, take her out the kitchen.
Johnny's loading up. Amber wants to know about the Colorado campfire cake.
It didn't get me.
No, unfortunately, it didn't get made. We ran out of time, but it will be coming, and it's going to be quite a.
I will go live when I make it.
Oh, Shannon, the Rev's wife says she will actually go live when she makes the Colorado campfire cake.
Hell, coming to you.
Hi, Hound. Hi, puppy. Hi, baby. Johnny's still working on it. We don't have all of our screens that we normally would tonight. I'm holding a computer in my lap. I don't want 50 pounds of butt in my face.
What are you doing?
It's like getting ready to eat your blanket.
No,
If it doesn't work,
not
John, it's all right. I know it's a little tough with, there we go. Little technical thing. Normally, Johnny has a bunch of, like, I think 2 computers or 2 screens that he works with. And right now, he's just working on a Chromebook tonight, broadcasting out of our kitchen. So things are a little different tonight. Maybe.
Do not eat the dentist meat.
I think it's going to drag. Yeah, I think it dragged a little bit. All right. So what this woman was doing is her living room is set up with basically like IKEA shelving. They call them collacs, and you see them in stores. It's like little cubbies where you can put the drawers in, like the fabric drawers, and some storage. On this collax, this woman has monster dildos.
Yes, the creature dildos.
She has a creature dildo series. Now, some of these that she has are extremely scary. Like she has one, it's an octopus arm. It's a tentacle. Yes, that is the one that you sent to Shannon. The video. She has an octopus a tentacle
Come on.
that's half of the size of this woman. It's like 3 or 4, it's like 3 feet tall, and at the base looks to be about 8 to 10 inches around. And she's showing this, and it's all on TikTok, but she had like an Easter egg butt plug. Big, like this. But she's saying that Easter egg butt plug is small. I was going to say probably Bad Dragon. I've heard that before. But the Easter egg butt plug is small. She wants something big like this 3-foot octopus tentacle. And she goes, does it hurt? And I forget what she said at that point. Because I was kind of, who wants to fuck with that after she's done that? A board tied to your ass is a whole new story. Like she had a butt plug and it had a door stop on it. And she goes, this is for the guy, for women that has a guy that really likes backdoor stuff. He can't get around the plug. Can't get anywhere near. Like, what the fuck is up with some of these people? I mean, really? Monster penises. Are people that really bored in life with, or is it the shock value? Let me see what I can outdo somebody else with. Like, what was the one thing she had? What was the long?
The 3-meter dildo.
Was it like a dildo?
Yeah, it was a 3. It was like the 3-meter.
It's a 3-meter. Easter Bunny's ready to party. Ron says, if you want to try and run it again, but a 3-meter dildo. That shit's, and the thing is, she is not a very big woman. If we can get this to run, she's, let's see, hopefully it'll run. No, it may not run. We may just have to run that at a different time, unfortunately. But it's just a 3-meter dildo.
Luna.
Crystal Lynn. Ha! Well, I'm at a loss for words because
Luna.
who really wants to fuck with that afterwards? I mean, Shannon said she went to school with somebody that did 7 jumbo Sharpie markers.
I didn't go to school with her. You know her.
I do know her.
I didn't go to school with her.
I thought you went to school with her.
No, that was a skating rink thing.
Oh. 7 jumbo Sharpie markers
In the twat.
in the twat at one time. Like this, right?
Yes.
Is there verification of that? Like, was it actually?
Yes, you know somebody that you could personally call and ask.
Who?
One of the boys.
Tommy? Really?
I know, you're mad at me because I just put medicine in your ear.
Is that even possible? Is what possible? 7 jumbo markers in the hoo-ha? And it's not that. I think it's because it's everything that we're running right here tonight, John. Well, you got to remember, Jacqueline, the skin stretches, it pulls, it twists. I mean, if you've been on the porn sites and stuff, there's some people out there that really have some screwed up fetish. And the thing is, it sells. Like, there's people that do the foot fetish. There's people that, peeing and shitting and... But there's people that have, like, fisting fetishes. And you'll see, like, these videos, like, a guy has 2 hands up there, like, almost halfway up his elbows. And it's like, dude's built like Popeye. So think how much that's now stretched out. That's a whole new meaning to, like, wind tunnel. She's got the wrong size shorts on. She's walking down the street and it's going... Arts and crafts night just get a lot more interesting. Because we are talking about floppy twats. I mean, make sure to drop the Rev a like on the show. I've only gotten 1 like tonight. But is it? I like I said, I guess that's all it could come back to is shock value.
I know, you're mad at me.
And it's the same principle as music. Everybody that, knows Kiss and watched Kiss come up. The first time I ever saw Kiss on stage, they were on the Rev Grimm Show, and they come out in these big, elaborate costumes, and they're all fully made up. And it was like, oh, and it was awesome. Fisting was last night's show. Fisting was last night's show. Fisting can be an every night show once you've hit that spot. Question is though, if you're pulling your fist out, does it go up and like pop like a cork, or does it does it go back into shape? Or I mean, we're gonna have to find a woman that will do that, and then we're gonna have to ask her questions live on the show. That's all there is to it. Shock value over the years has just gotten more and more and more. As I said, Kiss was a huge shock value, not just how they spelled their name with the two lightning bolts for S's, which was big with German. Ask Johnny. I got to ask you about fisting women. But I mean, look at Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson came out, and it was all a big shock value with Marilyn Manson. God, she sounds vicious. And, after a while, that shock value wears off. But I think something like that, if you can get baby's head out of there, I'm sure fists aren't as bad. But a baby's head, now wait a second, that's going out. And from what I hear most women say, the worst part is the shoulders. It's not, once the crowning of the head is done, it's now the shoulders coming out. But a fist now is going in, so which means it's pushing everything in and opening it up. So, I mean, I would think, have you seen how people put things in the nipple hole? Men have it so easy. What part do men have easy? Now, remember, men also have their monthly time too. It's just different from guys because guys don't have that release that women do. Like, think about it. Look at the man-child. When the man-child goes off the camera, it's because it's that time of the month for him. We also don't get hot flashes like women do. That is true. I don't know if I could deal with a hot flash.
You just hit your TV.
You little shithead. Don't hit my TV. I will say, though, at times, it's not a hot flash, but I definitely feel like I'm a whore sweating in church. I'm watching the children play. The two dogs and Shannon are playing.
Hey, get out of her ear.
Nah, just a stiff breeze. Men, I will say, do have it easy in some aspects.
You may want to turn around and get this on camera.
Hold on.
Oh, turn her over.
We're switching angles here. I don't even know if you're on camera. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that's another night of the shit show. How can we entertain ourselves at 10 o'clock at night? But no.
I'm trying to wear her out so we can do her eardrum.
So yes, you are right. To some extent, men do have it easier. To some extent. The only thing that women, my ex used to have a reverse menstrual. She was nice 4 days. Wow, that's awesome. Ron said his ex used to have a reverse menstrual events She was nice 4 days a month.
Is that my excuse?
You know what though? You really don't go with that whole thing unless it's really, really bad.
And it's not bad. You're playing off.
Yeah, if it's usually that bad, please take me over to the ER. The worst thing that guys have to worry about, no matter what, it's one thing when you get hit in the balls. It is something else when you are grazed at the balls. Now, women have no clue what's...
Bullshit. Bullshit. We get hit in the pelvic bone, we want to die. We get hit in the boobs, we want to die.
Have you ever been grazed?
Yeah.
You know what graze is?
Yes.
Like, it's hard to graze a boob. That you just kind of, and then that's funny. Where are you going?
Just hit the hellhound that pushed the shit on the floor. Earthquake. Whole earthquake.
If you didn't expect a dog kick to the nuts. Well, lately, as Johnny can tell you, I probably left him outside. As Johnny can tell you, lately, Freya has been hitting him in the balls religiously multiple times a night. And I don't know, I've been trying not to laugh. Football kick a woman and tell me that shit don't hurt. First, I wouldn't do that to a woman. And second, no, I'm not going to go there because Amber will yell at me. She's like, football kick a woman and tell me that shit don't hurt. I wouldn't football kick a woman.
Bullshit, you wouldn't.
If I'm kicking a woman, she is not a woman. I will not hit a woman, but if I'm going to kick a woman, she is not a woman. Second, I'd be worried that if I football kicked a woman, my foot's going to get stuck there and it's going to be like,
oh, Caleb?
Wow. That's what I was thinking. Finkel is Einhorn. That is right. Finkel is Einhorn. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Einhorn is Finkel. That is a great movie. Now I'm going to have to watch that. Have you actually, now Amber, have you been football kicked in the pelvic region? Well, stay nice there. Like, I just, like, will women actually do that to each other? Like, guys that just can't win a fight or whatever, they will take the last ditch second and, like, hit you in the balls. And then, like I said, it's one thing to get, no, but bike seats are just as bad if you misstep. I've heard that. It's like sissy bars. Now, girls don't have the sissy bar on their bikes. They have that swoop down, where guys have that bar right across the middle. That shit sucks because that's not only balls, that's taint, that's ass crack, that's the whole 9 yards when you land on that shit. And you need to take a couple minutes. And I know that one personally. I did that before. I was fucked up. But do women actually do that? Like, they just go and say fuck it and kick a woman right in the twat? I mean, is that how women fight? I mean, don't get me wrong. From the side I came from where women fight, they were like, get the Vaseline, get the knuckles, let me pull the hair back. Hellhound for sale. We're selling the Hellhound. They pull hair. Yeah, well, you got to think. I grew up on the other side of Pennsauken down by River Road. So I grew up, as everybody who comes from Pennsauken says, that's the Camsauken side. Back at then, it wasn't Camsauken, but it was a tough neighborhood back then. And Didn't really see too many girls pull hair, but some of the fights that I've seen from the girls from Pennsauken, like I said, it was like one girl's like, get the Vaseline. I'm like, what the fuck are we going to do with Vaseline? Now you get the Vaseline and some boots. In today's times, hopefully it's just Vaseline and boots. Every time I'm watching the news, it's another person is shot, another kid is shot, another innocent victim is shot, another young child is shot, and it's high school. I knew a girl who kept Vaseline in a bag of costume rings on her locker. You know, out of all my fights that I have ever had in my entire life, there is one that I took the easy way out, and I think I was entitled to that. The kid was black belt in karate, and he started fucking with me, and we went at it after school, and he was getting the best of me, and I decided, your nuts are taking the shot, and I fucking stomped him right in the nuts as hard as I could with the work boots, and that ended that fight. Gun violence is crazy nowadays, and it's, again, it was a much different time era. Oh, the story about the boy about me getting suspended? No, I was getting expelled for that one. Pennsauken, back when I was in, and this was probably 90, 91, Aryans and skinheads were a huge movement. And yeah, so it was the 90s. 90s, Aryans and skinheads and the whole white power thing was a huge movement. And it was all bullshit. Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. Well, a bunch of us were sitting downstairs in the main entrance to Pennsauken High School, and we always sat there, and the teachers used to give us shit, you're going to be late to class, and we never really paid any mind to it. Well, we were sitting down there one day. There was a boy. He was a black boy, nice kid, didn't bother anybody. He had crutches. I guess he had, I don't know if that's cerebral palsy, but he used to walk with the crutches. And they would let him out of class early, so that way he wasn't getting knocked into or anything. One day they must have let him out of class a little too late, and he's coming down the steps, and lo and behold, here comes a shitload of Pennsauken's finest skinheads. And he said, okay, and we're sitting and we're watching, and the next thing you know, they shoved this kid and pushed him down the steps. Well, this didn't sit good with a bunch of us, because we were all metalheads, long hair and denims and, back patches and the whole 9 yards. So here starts this whole fight in the middle of Pennsauken High School. And before I know it, the cops are being called, and we are getting taken out of the school in handcuffs. That's how bad the fight was, because it was all up and down the hallway and through the school. That's the first time I've ever seen a school locked down in the 90s. And we're sitting up there. I'm like, man, this is going to suck. We're all underage, so they kind of release us to parents and guardians and stuff. We go in a couple days later, and they've decided that they're going to expel all of us. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? You're going to expel me. That's it. I'm done. I was doing well in school. I'm standing up for somebody. The kid's mother came to school and actually turned around and told the school that she would actually pay for an attorney if they expelled us because we protected her son. And it's like I said all the time, it comes back to how hard is it just to be human? Like, everybody has this thing where it's, oh, well, this is better, and this is better, and this is better, and this is better. When does everybody, when do these people that this is better learn that everybody's still the same? You know, we all bleed red. I agree with that whole self-defense thing as you're talking about. Um, if somebody's breaking into your house and you defend yourself and you kill that person that is breaking into your house, you are going to get tried for that murder. That's now manslaughter, whatever you want to look at. You are going to take the ride for that because this person was breaking into your house. You defended your family and you killed this person in that process. You are now going to go to jail. You have a chance of going to jail because you defended your family. And it is absolutely 100% bullshit. Me, call it unrealistic or not, but I think there's a great way to solve a lot of the problems. Unfortunately, it's the purge. Capital bullshit at its finest. I believe that once a year, the purge, you see these prison systems, and the prison systems are overflowing. And I never understood that you have these people that are put into prison for violent crimes. Forever purge. You have these people that are put into prison for violent crimes and they get out on some kind of technicality. But then you have somebody that goes to prison, excuse me, but they're down on their luck and they haven't been able to pay their child support because work let them go or something, and they're put in prison because they couldn't pay their child support. And I understand that they need to do that. But meanwhile, you have a violent offender out walking the street, and you have a guy that's sitting in jail for weeks on end because he's behind on his child support. And then when they come out, there's no rehabilitation for people that they let out of jail. And before you know it, they went in as one type of offender. They now come out and they're a violent offender. But no self-defense if someone breaks into your house. It's exactly right. You can carry a gun. You can get the permit to carry, the license, however you want to look at that, and you can carry a gun. I don't believe that you can carry a concealed weapon in New Jersey. I believe you can carry. But if somebody comes up and threatens your life, and if you take that person's life, you are the one that is going to look at possible prison time for killing somebody who has just tried to take your life and steal your car or take a family member's life or something along those lines. Yes.
let's change topic. Let's talk about the good deed of humanity today.
Well, I'm actually going to take a break, and I'm going to run out and grab a cigarette.
I would wait up.
Why?
Unless you want to get chased by Peppy.
I'm going to go make friends with Peppy. We are going to have a pet Peppy.
No, we are not. We are not having a pet Peppy unless it's a baby.
I was just told no Peppy.
Unless it's a baby and we just sent it early.
But if we were living in the UK,
Yes.
we could not descent Peppy. Peppy, it is illegal to descent a skunk in UK. We can descent Freya. Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. All right, so why? Did you see Peppy?
Yes.
Where is he?
Underneath Johnny's car.
Johnny, you got a Peppy under your car. Johnny's not answering.
What are you doing?
All right, so we'll talk about some good people then. We'll actually throw this. Johnny says he's got a new pet. So today, I don't know if anybody caught the 4:30 or 5:30 news on Channel 3 today, but me and the Mrs. Grimm were on Channel 3 today because affordable dentures and implants actually got us underway, and they gifted both of us a set of dentures. Completely covered the cost. Back when we had the fire 3 months ago, we lost, as everybody knows, we lost pretty much everything. The affordable dentures stepped in and they wanted to help us, and they gifted this to us. And today, as I said, Channel 3 was out there. They did an interview with us. It was a little bit tough today, but the video is on Facebook, and it was really awesome because here are these people that are complete strangers that we have never met before, helping somebody out. And that is something that in our family we have always said, there are people out there that are in worse places than you may be yourself, which we had said that was extremely awesome. As we said before, and most people know, there we go, new teeth. Oh, I like yours. Why didn't I get no kitty cat ears and anything like that? Why don't I get anything cute? I kind of got
Because you bitched about downloading Snapchat. We played with it this morning with you.
You played with it this morning?
I did.
You did play with it.
Remember
Where was I?
Oh, that's it. I'm sending Johnny the one video. Hold on. Hold, please.
You might not be able to play that one video. But no, it was extremely awesome. Jackie's saying, look at you. How much of that's filter there? Because you use a lot of filter on that. No, it was awesome that they did this, and we couldn't thank them enough. Real quick, I can let everybody know that next week on Thursday there will be no Rev Grimm Show. At some point, I know Johnny will be on, but as I said, next week on the 24th would have been Hope's 8th birthday. So I will not be doing a show next week. Sorry. Don't even get to see my lovely face for 2 weeks. But, we'll make things do. What video are you trying to send Johnny?
Oh, I just sent it to him. I mean, there's only one person who saw this video.
And Johnny just posted now that there will be no show at all next Thursday. There will be no show, which again, I had said that, I had told Johnny if somebody wanted to take the Reverend Grimm Show for the night, they could. And
Freya, why are you eating carpets?
Freya's eating carpet. I really must have I must not be able to keep mindset on one direction. I think I need 4 of those gummies your mom just gave me.
Alex is watching.
Family comes first on this show. And that is something that Mr. Nast has pushed time and time again and is truly, definitely, awesome that, he looks at it that way.
Speaking of family.
This is his baby. And as all of you know, this past Tuesday, I believe it was the 1-year birthday of the Basement Show.
Which we got yelled at because CJ was not tagged in anything.
Oh, yeah, CJ wasn't tagged for the birthday show. But again, congratulations for the whole crew of the Basement Show. That haven't been here for the entire year, but for the time that I have been here, it has definitely been really awesome and fun that I've got to throw my own spin on things how I want to go.
Speaking of family. So and it can go on the air.
So I know that it can go on the air, that
I posted the memorial shirts that we had made.
You posted the memorial shirts that we made.
For sale on Facebook.
For sale on Facebook. If anybody would like one. Watching the show grow is like watching my kid grow. That's a good way to put it. And I know a lot of times that Johnny talks to me and we're off camera and, we talk and he'll run something past me or I'll say, hey, look, and that's exactly how it grows. You started at this little thing and you would keep expanding it. You watch it just bloom into something else. Sometimes, something starts and you take it one direction and you take something else and you go the other direction. And then before you know it, you've got 4 different things in 4 different directions, which is good because it all stems back to the thing that you originally started. And I could say personal experience, I've watched Johnny over the past year and I've watched the show grow and he's definitely has great crew and great talent. He's got some amazing fans and viewers, which is really awesome because, again, as I've always said, none of the shows Monday through Friday could happen without any of you watching. If you're not watching, then it's just somebody or a couple somebodies talking back and forth to each other or just talking to themselves. Kind of like a video diary. Oh, that one. I just seen it. I like that one.
Well,
I think that's awesome. It's not up yet. Nah. And coming.
There's only one person who got sent that video.
Who got sent that video?
Mama D.
So from where I came from, I was there in that organization. I was there about 10 years. And I watched it grow and I watched it. I didn't come in right when it started, but I watched it and I definitely seen different versions and different angles and I saw it too. She shared it to her Snapchat story. She's busted. Ah!
No, I grabbed it.
Yeah, but that was funny. That's once again me being, chauvinistic
Alex
pig.
actually responded to the Hobbit one, and then he did it.
Oh, the Schmeagle?
Huh?
Schmeagle. But as I said, congratulations, Mr. Nass, and happy 1 year to the Basement Show and to many more to come. And, it's definitely going to get bigger and better as you continue forward. You've seen what you can do over the past year, and everything is up and forward now.
We're getting a lot of love on our.
A lot of love
A lot of love on our keeper pictures.
on our T-first pictures.
Our keepers.
I get loves.
You get love. People do love you. I don't know why.
I'm watching the puppy watch TV. She looks like she's ready to fall asleep sitting up.
She also put a hole in your
She put a hole in my what?
in your slipper.
What slipper?
Your champion one.
That's fine. We need to put my other shit away so this way we don't eat it.
Oh, your UGG slippers?
Trying to do better each and every show. You know what? And I always see it. Amberlynn, I love puppies. Yes, I do love puppies. I think most people love puppies. So go ahead, John. I know she had you queue up this video. So let's see if this one will play.
That's what cute of me. What is that hard one?
I'd bang me. It played. I'd bang me. But you gotta admit, that's just the sexist Reverend Grimm.
I forget what Dee said. He did a song for it.
What can I say? But
I bang me so hard.
I bang me so hard. But I love puppies. Yes. And if I was to actually become the total perv and pig that I am, I love sweater puppies. I love sweater cows. I've also stared at a lot of women's butts in the past couple days, so I have a lot of children coming my way. They're all pooping them out right now. Thank you, Hope.
Freya, what is up with you tonight?
I am going to take my intermittent. You are going to take over. So now you can all talk to the Mrs. Grimm.
Okay, well, you're taking the hellhound with you.
Why am I taking the hellhound out?
You're taking the hellhound with you.
I don't want to take the hellhound out.
Sucks to be you.
I don't want to. Johnny, you got to be a mediator.
No. All right, y'all are coming over to me so he can go. Oh, hold on. I have to reposition dogs. Well,
Right.
a dog.
Freya.
Amber, you love puppies. There's one there who is mad at me right now because, I had to give her medicine and she doesn't like me. But she got to go to Maritza's earlier and have dinner with Mama and Papi.
And here's the other puppy.
And then the other puppy.
Come here, Pete. Come here.
There's the other puppy. Frey. Freya.
Come on.
Come here.
Daddy puppy.
Yeah, you are a daddy puppy.
Daddy puppy.
Butt scratch. Careful, you know what comes out of that.
Say hello to my stinky friend. Stop. You know what? I'm going to get out my teeth. I'm going to bite you back. Oh, shit. You got that?
Amber, she is only 4 months old. She's 56 pounds. She is a Presa Canaria. She is going to be about 110 pounds full size.
I know that hiccups again.
Because she got excited.
Why don't you go get a drink of water?
I dumped her water from outside because it had a tint to it.
Okay.
Hopefully nobody was stupid and put anything in there because that's.
Oh, if I find somebody put something in the water in my dog's water outside, we won't even tell them what I'm going to put in them. Ow! Where's cigarettes? Are they in your butt?
Are they in my butt? No, I think they're outside on the table.
You always put stuff in your butt.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you taking her with you or not?
Why am I taking her? She was just out.
Okay. You had to get her going. Yeah, Amber. She's a Pressa Canario who is right now beating the hell out of Johnny. Be careful, John. Get her rope. This is what happens at my house. A Pressa Canaria is a form of a cane corso. Right now, she's playing with Uncle Johnny. She made Uncle Johnny chase her around the parking lot the other day.
I won.
Yeah, Uncle Johnny won. But we're hoping if we wear her out, then she won't fight me horribly when I have to give her her medicine. What's the matter, Frey Frey? She's a wackadoodle.
Oh, got you. She a weak wackadoodle. Too weak.
She loves her Uncle Johnny. There's only one other person that she will run to besides Uncle Johnny, and that's Uncle Kev. But Luna will fight her for Kev. Amber, look into a grinder and just start grabbing his paws and holding his paws and everything. That's how we started with Luna, which, and that is Luna. Luna is a 2-year-old Hungarian Vizsla. She will not let you clip her nails, but she will let you grind her nails. Lulu, say hi. No, she's tired. Lulu. Lulu, say hi. No, you just want to sleep. The fuck? I don't know. Can you get me that, please? The Grimm's phone's going off, and I don't know what it's going off for. I've never heard that tone. Okay. Weird. He has so many friggin' Johnny, look at this! Look at this! My lord! This is why we do not give my husband technological things, because he doesn't know how to use them. Yeah, if they cut them too short, then they tend on not wanting anything to do with it. I actually have to have Luna. I was previously taking Luna to PetSmart to have them grind because her nails get really long really, really quick. But now we found a grinder at Walmart. I think it was like $20, and we can do it at home. The only thing that I recommend you getting is a bottle of Quick Stop just in case. And if you can't find Quick Stop, you can use cornstarch. That way, if you hit the vein in their nail, because it bleeds like a son of a bitch. The kids are playing with his phone because it's playing music. Johnny, AJ, the kids are playing. Yeah, they're playing. His phone keeps. Now, watch, I'm going to pause it. It's paused. It's paused. See how long before it starts going off again. Yeah, they didn't even tell me I seen blood after they brought him back. Yeah, they hit us quick. That's why I don't like clipping the nails. I'd rather grind them. And it's really quick and it's painless to them. Like Luna will just, now I tell them not to clip it, just to grind them. And, it's so much easier. So much easier. Fry, what are you doing, Mommy? What are you doing? All right, so who do we still have on here? Anybody? Bueller. Freya. Anybody want a dog? Present and accounted for. I know you're present and accounted for. You're sitting at the dining room table. I don't know. There he is. Hi. It says we have 9 people watching. So, I don't know. Johnny?
Yes.
The song that they put on was Give Me Some Lovin's remastered by the Spencer Davis Group. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, guys, we hear you loud and clear. Oh, Ron, are you in the corner again? Ron still needs to come over for dinner, and I'm actually really upset because Morgan and Kevin have not popped your head in yet. Okay, so the kids are here.
Yeah.
Your phone has gone off 3 times at 3 different songs.
Yeah.
You're doing it from your watch, weren't you? Asshole. No, I got really excited because I thought it was the kids.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, I know. I was sitting there to see if it would actually work.
that just ruined that for me. Thanks.
No, not true. They are here.
I know they're here,
They were
but
just outside dingle-ling-a-linging.
They were playing Becky.
They were playing the wind chimes. But when Freya stares across the room, I think that she's looking at them. Or she's wondering how it's going to be passing the sunglasses that she ate. What?
You gotta come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron, you're gonna have to come over soon. And have dinner. You'll have to try the infamous tots. Johnny won't eat them. I'll make Johnny something else for dinner. And I know exactly who that's referencing to. And that really pisses me the fuck off. Anyway, sorry. Grinding my gears. Grinding of my gears.
Would this be to somebody that I know?
Yes, 2 people that you know that we just saw earlier.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Here. Amber, you know me. I'm not a big fighter person, but it's just stupid family fucking bullshit. Really gets underneath my fucking. Gets under my
You
skin.
know what grinds my gears?
You know what grinds my gears? You taking the laptop back.
Grinds your gears when I take the laptop back.
Freya eating my finger. Ron, we can do the ice cream challenge while you're here. It's not a big issue. Ow!
Bite her back.
No.
No bite. No bite.
See how she put her ears down?
No bite.
I'm waiting for her to bark at you. Because it's coming. I can see it in the chest.
Kick your butt. Don't give me no crap.
Jack, she is a Presa Canaria. It's a descendant of King Corso. She is 4 months old and 56 pounds.
Compared to how she looked when we brought her in.
Freya, everybody wants to see you.
Because we've only had her about a month.
Yeah, I've had her about a month. When I got her, she was just at 20 pounds. She was very, very, very thin.
She's still actually
underweight. Oh, yeah, she's going to be huge. Look at the paws. Like, get her to come here. The paws. Come here. Her paws are huge.
Yeah, she's still underweight. She's still got a lot of skin to grow into.
Yeah, she's still really, really underweight. She's got a lot of skin to grow into.
I mean, she's not
Luna
healthy.
is right there. Luna has been a couch potato all since we've got home because we did a bunch of running around today and we went to Maritza's and we ran around my parents' backyard. Amber wants to know who's going to do the one chip challenge.
I'm going to see about trying to find that tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can find that tomorrow.
Where's my phone?
I have your phone.
Oh. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
The one chip challenge, I could probably get Damon to do it.
Yeah, Damon will do it.
Damon will do it. Without a problem.
After what Freya did today, I'm looking for everything. And keeping an eye on everything.
Yeah. After the little Freya eating mommy's $180 sunglasses today.
Your prescription.
My prescription $180 sunglasses that she destroyed. And Ron wants Colorado campfire around a real campfire. Oh, Lord. Heather, what are you saying yes to?
I'm going to tell her to be careful with what she agrees to.
And Heather's on. Don't open too many of them because they're shirt orders. And if you open them, I'm going to lose track of them. It's Freya. Look, it's you. That's the Freya girl. That's the Freya puppy. It's the hellhound. All right, time to get Daddy back to computer.
That's Pooter.
As you bust a hole in your chair.
Ron doing both one chip and the Colorado campfire. No.
He's pretty. That's Amber's puppy. He looks like Ace.
He's cute.
He's doesn't have any white in them.
No, we still haven't done the magnesium challenge. We haven't all been together. That might be a possibility next Saturday night because we're all supposed to be together down at Palace in Mays Landing. Is that?
Yeah.
Palace and Mays Landing. It's a 6-hour river float. So we're all going to go do that for Hope's birthday. As I said, we did that last year. I'm staying in the closet. That is true. Heather's saying she would actually pay to see Damon do the 1-chip challenge. And I don't have my phone. I could look that up to see where we could get that. But yeah, I don't think I could do the 1-chip challenge. I don't know if my stomach's that good anymore. But Damon would have no problem doing it. $5 admission per person. Wow. Johnny's cheap with that. I know Amber wants to see that. No, probably. I agree with Johnny. That would be real good to do a shenanigans show. You know, just a Saturday shenanigans, which we pull out of nowhere. River float, that might be the safest after the magnesium. The thing is, the person that's doing the magnesium isn't going to be in the water. They're going to be in the canoe because we take a canoe. Five Below had them recently 1-chip challenge. The person doing the magnesium citrate would be in the canoe because he goes back and forth. If anybody gets stuck, it pulls them through. So I don't know if doing that, doing that and then being stuck in a canoe might not be a good thing. Yeah, I've heard that Five Below has them. I'll have to call. I know somebody that works at Five Below.
Do you want to call and ask them?
If you want. He should be done work by now. It's almost 11 o'clock. Or text him.
I'll call him. What is it? Just the 1-chip?
Yeah, it's called the 1-chip challenge. It's supposed to be like the hottest type of pepper. We're making a call.
Huh?
Get the new ghost pepper one. I was almost going to get ghost pepper today at Wendy's, but then I kind of went against it.
I'm sorry. I know you're awake because you have no life, so. Question. Do you work tomorrow?
He would know if it's in stock.
Okay. I need you, when you go to work tomorrow, to see if they have that 1-chip challenge chip. No, you don't have it.
Okay, so they don't have it at his store.
No stores have it.
No stores have it.
Okay. Somebody said check out Five Below, and I was like, I know who to call. Okay. Okay.
Popeyes has ghost pepper wings.
Okay. And also, have you been on Facebook? Because Grimm got teeth. Yes, it did. We loved it. I will send you the pictures so you don't have to go.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right, I'll send
I
it to you
agree.
now. Alrighty, bye.
So what did he say other than that?
None of the stores have them.
None of the stores have them. So we'll have to find them. So real quick here. So I go back to Amber asked, so how do I either get either a decal or a shirt for Hope and AJ? I would love to represent them.
Tell her I did message her back.
Okay.
Send me her address.
Okay.
And I will see what the shipping will be. She would like a 2XL, which we have plenty of them.
Okay.
I just have to ship them.
Okay. So
Freya, we can do decals. I just need to know how big.
Yeah, decals can be done. We kind of need to get a general size of how big you want. But Shannon did text you back, Amber. What did you?
Wrong Amber.
Wrong Amber.
Um,
Amber Paul is asking.
Yeah, wrong Amber. Send me a message.
Send Shannon a message.
They're $20 for the shirts.
$20 for the shirts.
And $10 for the decals.
And 10 for the decals. The decal.
And Kev is on.
Yes, I see. I see the peaks are here.
And we still have his sunglasses.
And I still have greetings, y'all. What's up? Kevin, we still have your sunglasses here, too.
Remember, he won't come on Fridays.
Who's not coming Fridays?
Kev will not drive here on Fridays anymore.
Kev will not drive. I cannot blame Kev for not driving here on Fridays. I don't want to drive here on Friday. I don't want to drive here any day. That's why I take all the back roads.
But you realize she ate my sunglasses, but these are right there.
Yeah. Freya ate Shannon's $180 prescription sunglasses.
But let's Uncle Kev's alone.
But didn't eat Uncle Kevin's glasses. And Morgan's saying that Freya can eat them. Me?
The Peaks need to come visit.
Oh, the Peaks need to come visit. Are the Peaks going next weekend? Damn dog's going to be pooping out tent. Are the Peaks going next Saturday? Yes, they are going. Are they in the chat?
In the chat.
Because as we said earlier, we are getting a list.
Maybe we'll do the 4-person tube with the Peaks.
There we go. Everyone but me. We're going to kidnap Johnny.
He's calling out sick. We'll take a video of the Freya butt mud.
There you go. Do you have a dollar figure? You can buy the one chip on Amazon with food stamps.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What is Kev talking about?
Are you talking about a dollar figure for next weekend, Kev? If so, what is it? I think it's
in the group chat.
Yeah, in the group chat. I think it's $30 if you're renting a tube.
Yeah.
And $20 if you bring your own tube.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, pictures and prices. Yeah, River Float, it's supposedly we're doing 6 hours. I mean, it's a decent run to begin with, because we park at one spot and then they take us down and we all get in the water, and then we just go, and like halfway through there's a big area where you can barbecue and they cook and you can eat, and you continue down the river, and
a lot of cool houses.
Yeah, a lot of cool houses, and you go under this one bridge which is deep, and then I tell everybody to watch out for bull sharks. Holy crap, I'm going to prune up in the water for 6 hours. Well, think about it. Wait, so if you're in the water for 6 hours, how many showers does that equal? Well, I'm not like everybody else. I get in the shower and get the hell out. Unlike some people who are in the shower for 45 minutes. You know what I don't speak of. 6 for Johnny. So Johnny's saying he's in the shower for an hour each time. Me, I get in, I get done, I get the fuck out. All done.
6 hours.
You know, where did we? Oh, so from the last place I came from, you're talking about shit, shower, and shave. Actually, you'd be surprised at some of this water that we're in. You could see through it.
It's not Delaware.
I just need to wash my butthole and I'm good to go. Butt soap. No. Oh, what was that? So one of the things we talked about from where I came from previously, that the shit, shower, and shave is a real thing for some people. Now, some people, they don't do the shave, but they took a study, and I forget what the number was, but there was a study that people actually pooped while they were in the shower. So you're shitting while you're in the shower, and then what are you doing? Are you taking your foot and like squishing it down the drain or something? I mean, that's fucking gross. Honey, what you doing? I'm pooping. I thought you were in the shower. I am.
I'll fry it. She'll eat it.
We might have actually discussed that on the first show. Shitting in the shower. Now, okay, so it's really shit. Who needs showers? Just pour cologne on you. There you go. You just get a cologne bath.
Amber, we know plenty of mall rats who used to do that.
Okay, so, ew, how many people, and by a show of hands, and guess what? Now, 4-man show. Now you actually, how many people will admit to peeing in the shower?
You've done it because you peed on me.
Yes, I peed on you in the shower when I had the bench, but I always kind of played it off a little bit. You know, you kind of like, and you cough, and you just kind of like shoot it out when you cough. Yeah. There you go. Johnny said guilty. Yeah. The Rev Grimm's wife says guilty. I know I'm guilty, but I'm sorry. You don't know how many times I laugh because, like, you'd be washing your hair and all of a sudden it's like, whoop, did you just pee on me? Nope. Ron's guilty. Kevin's guilty. If somebody turns around and goes, I don't pee in the shower, that is bullshit. Just a tinkle. Only alone. Hell, that's not fun when it's only alone. Don't even try it. Don't even look at me because you peed on my foot in the shower the one night.
At least I'm not like one of the girls from Batstone peed on David's shoulders.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fucked up at Batstow. Damon put a girl on his shoulders for a picture, and she peed on his shoulders on a hot day. It was fucking gross. She thought you had a jellyfish thing. Well, that's what somebody I know does, and they have drain babies because they whack it off.
It's not nice to talk about your son like that.
Ew, be right back, gonna puke.
Oh, babe.
Only empty one kidney. The girl that did this, we only knew her that day for like, what, a couple hours?
Yeah, it was a friend of...
It was a friend of one of our friends.
It's a friend of a friend.
A friend of a friend that went on to a Batstow trip with us, and she peed on the back. Like, we only knew her for like 3 hours at this point. I get out wet to go. We have someone that takes baths, and I don't want him to bathe and pee. That's Amber saying
Well,
that.
she's got a little one.
She's got a little one.
At least he's not digging in his diaper and eating his own poo.
That is true. Shannon read it to me last night that there is a mom in Maple Shade that posted in the Maple Shade moms group that what do you do when your child sticks his hand in his diaper and pulls his shit out and eats his own shit? And Kevin said getting peed on by that girl, that's fucked either way. Yeah, because, I mean, that's just, 3 hours. Like, look, we need to have a talk. Oh, if she's peeing on with it, payback's a bitch. That's gotta flip around there. And I hope that none of the guys in the house don't. No, I get it. I do. When you got a little one that does baths, yeah. But you know what? The little ones are notorious for peeing in the tub because they think it's funny because it's like a little water spout shooting out.
Never pooped in the tub.
No. Some little ones will poop in the tub.
Alex and Brandon did, didn't
Alex or Brandon pooped in the tub because there was Alex, Brandon, and Damon in the tub at G's. And one of them pooped in the tub, and and I think Damon actually split his head open trying to jump out. Good old Damon Barkey.
Damon's going to go take the memorial down tomorrow.
Damon Barkey, yes, the memorial will be coming down tomorrow at Fox Meadow because as we went there today, we looked at the old burned out unit, and the apartment building across the way is pretty much empty. Everybody's packed up and left and moved on. And I was asked a question today. How can that complex still continue to push and rent out apartments when you've got this thing when they got this big burned out building in the middle of their complex? I hope you're talking about when they were younger, not now. Yes, now I'm pretty sure that Alex plays poop games. I could see Alex playing poop games. Is he still in chat?
No, I don't think so.
You see that shit? What is that about? My children get on and then they leave me hang. Where's the love in that?
You can see who's on, I think.
No, I'm looking at the battery. Because I sit in here. Yes, when they were younger, the big thing was, they all got baths together to make it easier. I was always at work. So I wasn't there for that chaos. But those were the good old days when you could do that. Now, God forbid, somebody hears, "Oh my God, you're bathing your children together." Oh, call child services.
We had child services called on us when our son locked himself in the dog crate.
Yeah, that is true. We posted a picture of AJ locking himself in the dog crate.
It was a video of him doing it.
Yeah, he did it.
And he laughed and barked at you.
Yeah. And CPS showed up.
And Penny almost ate
them. And Penny almost ate them. Penny almost ate a couple people.
I say Penny and you grunt? Yes, because I think you're Penny reincarnated.
Could be Penny reincarnated. But we got about 5 minutes remaining of the show. Why don't we have Johnny come in?
He actually is already on the show.
Well, he can come back in now.
Ernest.
There he is.
Yes.
Yes.
So weird.
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. It's yes.
Yes.
Oh, he's standing next to the dungeon.
Yeah, he's standing right near the dungeon. Did you put him in the closet? No, he wasn't in the closet tonight.
Nope. I'm not in the kitchen. Hello, Jackie.
Yep, your mom had quite a few pictures of them at the 6910 house. Such a long time ago. So as I said, you know, I told everybody that next week we will.
What's up, Trey? Trey's in the building. What's up, Trey? Sorry, go ahead.
I told them, you know, next week that there actually wouldn't be a show. Which, again, thank you. And it's awesome. And you know, I don't know if you have anything that you want to add in.
No, this is your show. You can wrap it up. You know, I'm just hanging out in the kitchen like I've been all night. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for my cake eventually, but
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. It's always something different here. Sometimes there's going to be some laughs. Sometimes there's going to be, oh my God, did he just say that? And other,
Always gonna be the crazy dogs.
yeah, it could be anything and everything. I constantly find all kinds of shit. I mean, I sit here each day and I look at the walls and go, what can I come up with now to really just flip somebody's mind out? Other times it is the Colorado campfire. As I said, in year 2, I plan on getting, you know, we could do stripper girls and we could do stripper guys. Guys for the ladies, girls for the gentlemen.
you might want to specify that then in your description.
That is true. Well, Ron said he's in for the girls. So did you miss him eating the cake? No, unfortunately, we didn't get to make the cake today. We ran really late. We kind of got a little hold up. But there will be a Colorado campfire cake coming, which today I sent Johnny some pictures of a cake, and it definitely looked like somebody took a shit on a plate.
I mean, we kind of planned it out a little bit, but you don't want to go with it, so.
I think Mama D fell asleep again.
Mama D might have fallen asleep, but it's also, you know, a very late day.
Yeah.
Mama D gets up early.
But you still got 10 people rocking in chat, so that's pretty awesome.
Well, Morgan said she's interested in what this Colorado cake's going to look like.
Oh, Johnny, what's the score on the Eagles game?
Yeah, by the way, who won tonight?
Hi, 18-18. Come on.
I told you they weren't losing tonight.
Yeah.
And that's not the Eagles I'm talking about either.
What, the Browns? I know.
Yep, the Browns. So far, the Browns have won well, tonight they tied, but their other preseason games, they've won.
Sure.
They ran the game all night. I didn't catch much of the game. I caught it for about 5 minutes in Dick's Sporting Goods. But no, I have some ideas of what this cake is actually going to look like, because I've been putting it together in my head.
Which is a scary place.
Is there certain days and times for the show? Now, which show are you talking about? We'll go over real quick, because there is a show Monday through Friday. Every night it starts at 9 o'clock. But on Monday, you've got Sports Gladiators with Ron and Johnny. And then Tuesday night, you have Morgan and Shannon with Entertainment Night. On Wednesday night, you've got TNT Trivia. And that's Johnny and Ron again. And then Thursday night, everybody gets to have fun with the good old Rev. And then Friday night, you've got movie night again with Johnny and Ron every night again.
And sometimes guests. We do have guests pop in and out. So
Yeah, we sometimes each of us pop in and out on different shows. And then sometimes you just got to kind of watch your Facebook feed because it may be on a whim out of nowhere. We may just put together something on a Saturday night where it's a bunch of the crew just sitting together. And it could be like the one night we had a seafood boil or whatever it was. And
Yep.
it was you, Shannon, me, Kevin, Morgan, all different times. And as I said, I've told many people, each of these shows wouldn't be possible without the viewers. Without you guys, nobody's going to see what we do. Each week it's something different. Some weeks I'm on, some weeks, I'm a little off. Some weeks it's just, oh my God, I can't believe that he said that. What is he going to say next week?
it's all about having fun.
Yeah. I mean, come on. I already got us banned in Russia last week.
And Belize.
And Belize. I didn't want to go to Belize anyway. Russia maybe, but not so much Belize. And I don't even know what I did.
Something stupid video we put up. I don't know.
Oh, I remember. It was because of the girl singing.
Yes.
Yeah. You see that shit? We use original content and I got hammered. I was one of the first ones to get hammered.
No, I've been hammered before, but
That's
who
all right.
cares? I don't care.
That's going to pay back Russia time.
Yep.
I'm going to put in something somewhere.
Yeah, we talked about that Tuesday night, so.
Yeah. Well, other than that, everybody, thank you again for joining us once again this week. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the interaction that you guys put in. As I said, couldn't be doing this without you. Just remember, mark your calendars. Unfortunately, next week, no show on Thursday. But the following week, be back with some new material and probably some really fucked up shit to go over from the past 2 weeks. So everybody stay safe, healthy, look out for each other, and, remember to like, share, and follow, and tell everybody to come check it out on different shows. There's something for everybody.
Yeah, and I apologize that all the videos and stuff didn't load up properly tonight. I'm usually on a better computer than I am tonight. I'm actually doing this on a Chromebook, like I started the show with. So I don't have my dual monitor set up. I apologize, but we will be back probably regular setup in a couple weeks so we can have more fun with the videos. So have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Friday Night Movie Night.
Be safe, everyone.